guys, okay, so I promised to come back with how to play hymns, how to play anthems, and how to approach variations of hymns. And then these are the three things we'll be doing. There's also a breakdown request. I'll go to that. But one more thing about chords. So we learned about chords where we have a chord like this, which is C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C major again. That's one more thing, inversions. So when you pick a chord like C major, you should know how to play all the three types of C major. This is C major in the root form. When you move the C up above it, it is still C major, but we call it C major first inversion. When we further move the E up to the next octave, we call it C major second inversion. So root, first inversion, second inversion. And if you practice your chords well and you know your chords, which of them being pressed or you see, you should know it is still C. So if you see this, you should know this is a C chord. If you should see this, you should still know it is a C chord, requiring a normal root of C or left hand of C. It can change. It is not always static. The left hand can always change. Sometimes we don't use the original left hand, but this is the original left hand. If you see this, this is obvious, and it's C. When we come to D minor, we must know all A minor roots, first inversion, second inversion, B diminished roots, first inversion, second inversion, then back to C again in the higher octave. You must know all this, so it should be an exercise you should be doing. So whichever you are asked to play, when you see this, you should know this is a B diminished chord. Okay? Sometimes B diminished is played as G7. Why? Because the diminished itself has a bit technicalities to it. But if you should make it G7, this is okay. Let me come back. This is B diminished, but when you put this here, it actually becomes G major 7. So what's the second inversion? So second inversion of B diminished is this. Sometimes it is played with this because it's actually from this, and when we move these two, G and B up, and then we also move the hold on. This is it. So how do you do? You move this whole triad up and maintain the F. So the whole triad this way, and you get it. Okay, so that's about it. Now when you go to 7 chords like this 7th chord is C major with the major 7. So if you know C major 7, that means it can be played in 4 different ways. This is the root, this is the first inversion, second inversion, then third inversion. After the third inversion, whichever way, the original root is C. The original root is C. Fast forward, the composer or the player can decide to play it with any of the notes in the chord. It can be played with C, it can be played with E, it can be played with G. It can also be played with B because B is in the chord. And worst case scenario, which may even make it too scary, it can be played with A. Check how that sounds. Now, I don't know if you've seen it. What do you see here? This also looks like a chord. This is A minor, A minor 7, A minor 9. So if the A minor is broken off, you only see a C major 7, but it can be played with this. So that's it about chords and inversions. Go ahead, experiment with your chords, play them. You should know the basic triads and their inversions and know their original roots, so that when you are playing songs and you see a combination of notes, you know what chord it is. Knowing the chords helps you read faster, helps you play faster, and helps you maneuver better on the keyboard. So that's it about chords. Go and do this exercise. It will help a lot. Sorry. Okay. Alright, so that's all for now.